Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is September 1st, 2024. This is the daily read for the collective. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be helpful for you. King of Cups energy is about being emotionally mature. Knowing that we have to keep our emotions stable in order to achieve what we want to achieve. Regardless of what's going to happen today, it is important for us to remain calm, remain emotionally mature. Emotions can bring a lot of consequences, and emotional response also can bring a lot of consequences. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes not so good. So today is a day for me to, not only for me, but for everyone to be emotionally stable, because there might be situations that are sort of unstable surrounding us. Um, but if we tap into those energies and be part of the turbulent energy around us, we can be, getting into problems that are unnecessary. But if we try to stabilize ourselves and try to be understanding the fact that we need to be not in a part of the turbulent energy, then we can be safe and we can make wise decisions. I personally, I feel like the energies are kind of not very stable today. It's more difficult to concentrate and focus on doing things. So it can be very different from person to person. But if you are an emotionally sensitive person, please make sure that you create your safe space on an emotional level so that you feel stable and not being interrupted by your surroundings. Um, in order to deal with the people around us in a truthful but at the same time considerate manner, we have to remember the fact that everyone comes from a different space. They might grow up in a very different setting, very different culture, very different background. The King of Cups energy reminds us to be wise and not to judge the others, even though within us we all have our judgment towards our situations and towards the others. But the King of Cups energy reminds us to not do that to the others, because we have to be wise. We have to understand the fact that there are a lot of variables that can affect a person and how they perform, how they present themselves. So nobody's perfect. If somebody did something wrong, today it's best to avoid conflicts and accept the fact that they have their moments. They they don't want to fail, but somehow they fail, and it's okay to allow people to fail, and also allow ourselves sometimes to fail, because we learn through the progress. We learn through the process. The King of Cups energy is also related to artistic energy. um, if you feel like you have emotions you want to express in a healthy way, then today is a day to pick up your painting brush, or maybe whatever things that you can create and express your emotions. That can be creating music, that can be creating a drawing, that can be creating a craft. It depends from person to person. So we need to ask ourselves what make us feel creative, and what can help us to utilize our emotional energies the best way we can, without harming ourselves and the others and the environment. Um, Last but not least, if there are similar situations that unfortunately can trigger our negative thoughts and negative energies, it is auspicious for us to ask ourselves, as we have experienced similar things before, do we have more emotional intelligence to deal with the matter right now? Or are we still stuck in the past and deal with the matter with the same technique and the same coping mechanism? Hopefully, this time around, we are more emotionally mature and have a better control of our emotions and behavior, so that we don't need to feel hurt by the others, by the situation, and as a result, also hurting the people around us and the energy around us. Thank you for joining me today, and I appreciate your time and participation. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.